I get phone calls still after 20 years, like the one I got last summer from Joe. This is Joe. He's 53. He's on the verge of tears. And this is not a sort of a sissy. This is a kind of a bigger, burly, tougher man, 53. Calling me, Dr. B. I'm in the hospital. I don't know what happened. I need your help. I'm really scared. Okay. Anyone ever have to make a call like that or get a call like that from a loved one? It's that in itself is scary. I said, hold on, John, what happened? Just back up for a second. He said, I don't know. I've been feeling ill, like week over week. Nothing's changed. My diet hasn't changed. My exercise program hasn't changed. I gained about 30 pounds. I can't sleep. I can't work. He's an artist. So his whole livelihood and his family's ability to eat depends on him producing and selling his art. His wife is a mess. His boss is a mess. Right? No one knows what's going on. He's puffy. He's swollen. He doesn't know what's happening. He's talking to his doctors. They don't know. Finally, he just took himself to the emergency room. When he got to the emergency room, he called his mom. When you're 53 years old and you're sick, you still call your mom. He called his mom. He said, "Was mom in our place?" He said, "Mom, I don't know what's going on." Told the story. I'm in the hospital. I'm being scared. I don't know what to do. She was literally about to go on vacation. She canceled her vacation, because how can you go on vacation when your son is in a crisis in the hospital? She wasn't going to be able to enjoy 1 second of her vacation. Has anyone ever had that experience? Where their health affected them, but also their employer, their co-workers, their family, their children? Who? Oh, no, a couple more hands. Do you see how sometimes your health doesn't just affect you? Those around you, who depend on you, rely on you, love you, and care about you. So he was in a tizzy, basically, and he said, I said, what did they do? He said, well, they asked me a couple questions. They took some blood, and they came back. You have diabetes. You have diabetes. And here's the medication that you need to take. How long do I need to take the medication? Oh, well, you're diabetic, so you'll just take it forever. How did this happen? Oh, it just happens. It's okay. Just take this, meaning your medicine, take it forever, and everything will be fine. I've talked to a lot of you who've had similar experiences. Anyone just been kind of given a diagnosis with very little explanation and a script? And sometimes a script that actually is you're told will last a lifetime without any real review, discussion, analysis, explanation. That's scary. But Joe didn't want to accept that. So he called me. What do I do? I said, do you want to sit down? Like, me to me, let's figure this out. There's a reason this is happening. We can look at the timeline, we can look at what happened, what was developing, when this happened, and kind of plan this out. And then we can do some diagnostics, more than what you get in the traditional doctor's office. And we can create a plan for you. Is that something that you are interested in doing? It's like, yes, please, right? Sign me up. He's like, why don't doctors do this? I said, how much time did the doctor spend? I said, like 2 minutes. What did they do? They just grabbed some blood, came away, came back. Oh, we have the answer. The answer is your diagnosis called diabetes. We have a medication to manage it forever. Aren't we wonderful? Right? They did their job, especially in the emergency room. I mean, their job is to just diagnose and get you out the door. Right? They don't ask questions like, how did this happen? What led up to this? What else could be going on? So what do you think would happen if Joe just accepted the diagnosis? So, oh, it's diabetes. I guess I'll just take this medicine forever.
They'll take more and more medicine.
They'll take more medicine. It may or may not work. He may feel horrible. There's a lot, even with controlled diabetes, there's side effects and management and swelling and GI and bloating and gas and sometimes puffiness, cognitive decline, especially dementia. Type 3 diabetes. If you haven't heard of type 3 diabetes, dementia, 80% of dementia patients have type 3 diabetes.
What's type of that?
It's insulin resistance in the brain. From type 2 diabetes that lasts for decades until finally the brain tissue becomes insulin resistant, and now we have dementia. What about if his medications, we talked about it, if they had side effects or they didn't work? What are some of the just easy complications from people who have diabetes?
Everything you mentioned.
Well, blindness.
Yeah.
We all know diabetes patients can lose toes, feet, limbs, right, because of circulatory issues.
Mhm.
They can develop heart attacks, they can have kidney failure, right?
Neuropathy.
Right? Neuropathy and pain, right? Strokes. What about the hidden costs? What happens if you lose a leg when you have diabetes?
May not be able to work.
And you're a 53-year-old man, you can't work. What about when your daughter gets married? And the one thing that you look forward to is walking your daughter down the aisle, or having that daddy-daughter dance that happens once in a lifetime. Well, I can tell you something. That experience didn't happen to Joe. Because Joe isn't just a patient. Joe is my brother. I get a little choked up talking about it. Because do you know how many Joes I talked to for 21 years who don't have a doctor in the family? And with Joe's case, it actually turned out that he didn't have diabetes. Now, some people truly have diabetes, and we have to deal with that. In his case, he was on a medication for depression that was causing his diabetes. And as soon as we kind of unpacked his case and we looked at that, and this wasn't like a little known side effect, this is like a major side effect of the drug that he was taking for his depression. It makes me angry because he would have been subjected to a life of diabetes, a life of medicine, and all because no one bothered to ask the question, why does this happen? And in his case, it wasn't that complicated. When you actually opened the box and looked, it became a lot easier to fix. But my question to you is, who in this room is Joe? Who in this room has a family member, a loved one, a coworker, that's Joe? I am here. I get up in the morning and go to work because I don't want any more jobs. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and all of you deserve not to be a job. And we and my team don't operate like the traditional medical system. We ask questions like, why is this happening? So that you don't end up like a job. This is not Joe. But this is Jack LaLanne. And you may recognize him even more from when he looked like this in the 80s, pretty much.